Hello there, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you so much for joining me here today. So, the energy that I have for you today is this, and it carries serious weight. Two people are wrapped inside your energy field, and both of them feel something undeniable. One carries deep emotional love for you, and the other has moved into full commitment territory. This reading is not about maybe or someday. The cards are laying it all out right here. You may have sensed this already because your intuition caught these energies before the cards confirmed them. The pull is not random. It belongs to two distinct energies that both reach for your attention. Neither arrived here by coincidence, and the universe arranged this very moment for you with clear intention. Let us come in close today, because the cards are painting a vivid picture of your situation. The first card I have for you is the Empress, and this energy shifts the entire reading. The Empress brings a warmth that radiates outward, and the love surrounding you feels layered and abundant. This card does not appear for shallow attraction. It confirms devotion planted in something much deeper. One of these connections carries a nurturing quality, and the Empress points directly to that emotional bond. The tenderness here is not surface level. It has roots going far beneath what others see. This love grew quietly, behind closed doors, and the Empress confirms it is genuine at its core. You are held in an energy most people never feel, and the cards refuse to conceal it. There is a maternal, protective quality surrounding this bond, and it wraps around you in every direction possible. The Empress also confirms that the emotional depth here is mutual, and the connection flows both ways naturally. The next card coming through is the King of Pentacles, and this brings a grounded, steady presence. The King of Pentacles represents stability, and this person is not playing with your time or your emotions. This card tells me that commitment is beyond a thought. It is a firm, deliberate decision forming. The King of Pentacles never appears for half measures. This energy wants lasting foundation with you. Whoever carries this King energy has thought about the future, and they see you standing right in it. Their intentions are structured and deliberate. This is not impulsive attraction dressed up as something more. The foundation they envision with you includes loyalty, security, and lasting emotional investment on every level. What separates this card from casual energy is the weight behind it, and that weight is unmistakable. This person has already calculated the risk, and they decided your presence is worth every single sacrifice. The third card arriving is the Ace of Wands, and this ignites the entire spread with new fire. The Ace of Wands confirms a brand new spark, and this passion runs much deeper than physical desire. There is raw, creative fire attached to your connection, and it excites both people in completely different ways. The Ace of Wands says fresh energy is entering your world, and it absolutely refuses to be ignored. One of these people was ignited by your presence alone, and that flame has never dimmed for them. The passion this ace carries is not manufactured. It was born from something organic and deeply spiritual. The ace awakened a dormant desire in both of them, and neither could contain it once it surfaced. What makes this reading powerful is that both connections are confirmed, and the cards hold nothing back today. The Empress confirmed the emotional bond, the King revealed the commitment, and the Ace ignited the fire within. Two people hold space for you in ways that feel overwhelming, and the cards validate it completely. This message landed in your reading today because the universe wants you to finally recognize your value. You are not imagining the attention. You are not fabricating the tension, and both connections stand fully confirmed. The energy around your name carries love from one direction and firm commitment from the other entirely. Every card in this opening spread pointed toward one truth, and that truth favors you without question. You deserve to hear this today. And the reading confirms that two hearts are genuinely fixed on you. Now, let us go deeper into this because your side of this connection holds tremendous weight. You have been carrying emotions that you have not spoken, and that silence weighs on you heavily. A heaviness sits in your spirit lately, and it has everything to do with these two connections. Part of you knows what your heart wants, but your mind keeps placing obstacles in the way. You have been overthinking every small detail, and the exhaustion from that loop is wearing you down. The confusion is not because you lack clarity, it is because both paths feel equally significant. Your heart pulls in two directions at once, and the tension between them keeps you restless. The first card on your side is the Queen of Swords, and this mirrors where you stand. The Queen of Swords confirms you have been guarding yourself, and those walls rose for good reason. You learned the hard way what happens when trust arrives too quickly, and that lesson still lingers. This card reflects a guarded version of you, analyzing everything before letting any emotion land. The Queen reveals that your boundaries are not coldness, they are earned survival instincts at work. You built those walls with intention, and tearing them down feels terrifying, even when love feels safe. A quiet war happens between your logic and your feelings, and the Queen holds both in tension. You question yourself more than anyone else ever could, and that inner critic never grants you rest. You want to believe that what you feel is real, but past disappointments taught you to question. The guard you carry is heavy, and the Queen confirms you are tired of holding it up alone. Your intuition already whispered the answer, but your fear keeps drowning it out with second guesses. You replay old wounds in your mind constantly and then project those patterns onto what exists today. The second card is the Four of Cups, and this reveals the emotional fatigue beneath your surface. The Four of Cups shows deep weariness, and you have reached a place of complete emotional saturation. Love was offered before, and it failed you, so now you hesitate, even when it looks genuine. This card confirms your withdrawal is not apathy, it is protection built from repeated emotional investment. The Four of Cups shows you sitting with arms crossed, not from pride, but from utter exhaustion. You have given so much in past connections, and the return never matched the effort you invested. That imbalance left a mark, and the Four of Cups captures the residue still living inside you. Your heart remembers every time it opened and was met with silence, and that memory still stings. You feel torn between receiving love and keeping your distance so nothing blindsides you ever again. A part of you craves full surrender, but your survival instincts refuse to let the guard dissolve. The third card for your side is the Star, and this shifts the emotional landscape beneath you. The Star confirms that underneath the walls and fatigue, your hope never actually disappeared from view. You still believe in the kind of love that heals, and the Star says that belief is valid. This card reveals a soft resilience in your core, a quiet faith refusing to be extinguished. The Star says your vulnerability is not weakness. It draws authentic connection toward you like gravity. Even through doubt and exhaustion, you kept your heart partially open, and that took enormous courage. The star reflects a version of you that is ready to receive, even if your mind resists. You have been standing at the edge of something beautiful, and the hesitation is completely natural here. Your emotions are not confusion, they are the sound of a heart waking up after protecting itself. The Queen built your armor, the Four of Cups revealed your fatigue, and the Star reignited hope. Your emotional journey across these cards paints a portrait of strength, disguised quietly as hesitation today. All three cards confirm you are not broken. You are recalibrating after seasons of emotional survival. Your heart knows more than fear allows you to admit, and that knowing lives deeper than any doubt. You deserve love that does not require you to shrink, and your spirit already recognizes it approaching. Okay, let us go ahead and dive into this because their side runs deep beneath the surface. What the cards reveal about their inner world is layered, and nothing about their feelings is simple. These two carry very different emotional blueprints, but both are consumed by what they feel for you. The weight of their emotions has been sitting quietly, and neither has fully expressed it out loud yet. One holds love that feels soft and unspoken, and it terrifies them to show it to you openly. The other carries intensity that burns steady, and their desire for commitment grows stronger every passing day. Neither is pretending, and the cards confirm both connections stem from something real living inside of them. The first card on their side is the Moon, and this exposes the fears they keep hidden. The Moon confirms one of them is deeply afraid of rejection, and that fear controls their silence. They rehearse conversations with you in their mind, but never find the courage to say them aloud. The Moon reveals emotional fog surrounding their decisions, and they struggle to trust their own feelings fully. This card shows confusion that is not about you, it is about their own worthiness of love. They question whether they deserve what they feel, and that doubt keeps them paralyzed inside their chest. The Moon uncovers a pattern of self sabotage, and they recognize it, but cannot seem to stop. Their fear is not that you will reject them, it is that you will see through them entirely. They carry a vulnerability never shown to anyone, and the thought of exposing it feels dangerous. The Moon confirms they circle their own truth, afraid of what honest expression might cost them. Their emotions run so deep that expressing them feels impossible, and so they retreat into familiar silence. The second card arriving is the Six of Swords, and this reveals a transition happening within them. The Six of Swords shows they are moving away from old pain, and the journey is not finished. One of them carries grief from a past connection, and that weight still colors their present heavily. They want to leave the past behind entirely, but emotional residue clings to them like fog on glass. The Six of Swords confirms they are actively trying to heal, and that healing connects directly to you. Their emotional migration is quiet and internal, and the people around them have no idea it is happening. They process feelings privately, and the shift beneath their surface is far deeper than anyone would assume. The Six of Swords also reveals they see you as calmer shore, the place of emotional safety. You represent the peace they have been searching for, and that realization frightens them as much as comforts. They have never allowed another to hold that kind of power, and admitting it challenges everything they know. Their walls are different from yours, built not from coldness, but from exhaustion of carrying pain silently. The third card is the Knight of Cups, and this brings clarity to the romantic intention within them. The Knight of Cups confirms one carries genuine devotion, and it feels almost poetic in its sincerity. Their feelings are not casual or passing. They have thought about you with tenderness that surprises them. The Knight reveals romantic idealism buried underneath their exterior, and that softness is reserved entirely for you. This card says they imagined a future with you in vivid detail, and it occupies their thoughts daily. The Knight of Cups does not arrive for fleeting attraction. It confirms pursuit rooted in genuine affection. Their heart already chose you, and the only thing standing between their feelings and expression is fear. They carry devotion they have never articulated, and the intensity of it makes them feel deeply exposed. The Knight confirms their love is not performance. It is an unfiltered emotional truth they cannot contain. One wrestles with fear beneath the moon, and the other sails toward you through the Six of Swords. The Knight of Cups ties it together, confirming romantic sincerity pulses through both connections at their core. Their silence is not disinterest. It is two people overwhelmed by the depth of what they carry. So let us go ahead and get into it because the action around you is picking up. Movement is no longer building in the background, it is stepping into your physical reality now. Decisions are being made on both sides, and the energy around this situation is shifting visibly this week. The stillness you felt before is breaking apart, and what replaces it carries momentum you cannot ignore. One of them is about to take a visible step toward you, and it catches you off guard. The other is reorganizing their life quietly, making space for you before they even say a word. Both paths are moving simultaneously, and the cards confirm that neither connection is standing still any longer. The first card in the action position is the Eight of Wands, and this accelerates everything at once. The Eight of Wands confirms messages, calls, or direct contact arriving sooner than you anticipate right now. This card does not delay. It represents swift communication that cuts through all the previous hesitation cleanly. The Eight of Wands says one of them will reach out, and the timing will feel sudden. A conversation you have been waiting for is accelerating toward you, and it lands without much warning. This card confirms plans being set into motion rapidly, and the pace of this shift will surprise you. The Eight of Wands removes the waiting period entirely and replaces it with direct, undeniable forward motion. You may receive a text, a call, or an unexpected visit, and the urgency behind it is real. The swiftness of this card means there is no more circling, no more stalling, and no more avoidance. One of them decided they are done holding back, and that decision already started producing visible results. The Eight of Wands confirms travel may also be involved, whether a short trip or a deliberate visit. The second card is the Chariot, and this brings powerful forward drive into the entire situation around you. The Chariot confirms one of them locked onto a direction, and nothing will pull them off course. This is not passive attraction anymore. This is focused determination, aimed at building something tangible with you. The Chariot says they made their choice, and now they execute it with discipline and clear precision. Their actions from this point forward will be deliberate, structured, and impossible for you to ever misread. The Chariot does not waver once it begins moving, and this card confirms the pursuit has officially started. One of them is cutting through obstacles that previously held them stuck, and their resolve feels unshakable. Expect clear behavioral changes that match the words, because the Chariot demands alignment between intention and action. This card also confirms external circumstances shifting to support the connection, not block it any longer. Doors that were previously closed are beginning to open, and the timing of these openings is deliberate. The Chariot says the path forward is being cleared, and both of you will feel the shift arrive. The third card is the Two of Pentacles, and this confirms the balancing act happening in their life. The Two of Pentacles reveals active juggling of responsibilities, creating room for you inside their schedule. They are rearranging priorities, shifting commitments, and making practical adjustments to fit you into their world. This card confirms the effort is not theoretical, it is showing up in how they spend their time. The Two of Pentacles says they manage finances, schedules, and logistics, preparing for something concrete with you. The balancing act is not easy for them, but they choose to handle it rather than retreat. Every practical adjustment they make is a form of commitment, and the Chariot confirms they will not stop. The Eight of Wands brought speed, the Chariot locked direction, and the Two of Pentacles organized it. All three cards confirm action is no longer pending. It has already begun unfolding around your life. The movement coming toward you is tangible, deliberate, and backed by effort you will be able to see. What arrives next will not feel like guesswork. It will feel like clarity at your front door. The action phase of this reading is fully activated, and the cards confirm forward motion on every level. Now, let us see what the cards are showing, because what hides beneath the surface is finally revealing. Confessions live inside both of these people, and neither has found the words to release them yet. What they carry in silence is louder than anything spoken, and the cards expose all of it today. The desires buried beneath their composure are intense, and what they secretly want involves you completely. One replays your name in their thoughts constantly, and it has become an obsession they carefully conceal. The other holds a confession so heavy, speaking it aloud feels like surrendering their entire sense of control. Neither wants you to know the full depth of what they feel, because that vulnerability terrifies them. The hidden truth is that both want more than they have ever admitted, to you or to themselves. The first card in the confession position is the High Priestess, and this unlocks everything they suppress. The High Priestess confirms layers beneath what they show you, and those layers run dangerously deep inside. One has been keeping a secret about the intensity of their attachment, and it consumes them nightly. They think about you in ways they would never confess openly, and those thoughts border on devotion. The High Priestess reveals their silence is not absence of feeling, it is the raw overflow of it. They swallow their words because the truth feels too large, and releasing it would change everything between you. This card confirms they know what they want, but admitting it means crossing a line they deeply fear. The High Priestess also reveals one of them whispered your name in private moments of pure weakness. They rehearsed telling you exactly how they feel, and each time they retreated before the words arrived. What they hide is not casual interest, it is a consuming fixation they cannot seem to quiet inside. The High Priestess says desire for you sits in a sacred place, untouched and fiercely protected within them. The second card is the Seven of Cups, and this exposes the fantasies built around you in private. The Seven of Cups confirms one imagined an entire life with you, constructed inside their own mind. They picture mornings with you, quiet evenings together, and a closeness that exists only in their daydreams. The Seven of Cups reveals desires beyond romance. They crave emotional fusion and total belonging with you. One fantasizes about the moment they finally tell you everything, and that scene replays constantly on repeat. They imagine your reaction, your voice, your face, and the relief of no longer carrying this alone. The Seven of Cups says their inner world is saturated with you, and no distraction dulls that ache. Their fantasies are not shallow, they are detailed emotional blueprints of a life they desperately want built. One secretly craves physical closeness with you, and that particular longing sits right beneath their composure. The Seven of Cups reveals guilt attached to the intensity, because they feel they want far too much. They question whether their desire is reasonable, and that self doubt prevents them from ever voicing it. The third card is the Page of Swords, and this uncovers hidden curiosity driving their private behavior. The Page of Swords confirms one has been quietly observing your life from a very careful distance. They check your presence without making it obvious, and their attention is far more constant than you realize. The page reveals a restless need to understand you, and that curiosity fuels everything they do in secret. One typed messages to you and deleted them, drafted vulnerable words and erased them before ever sending. The Page of Swords says they gather details about your life quietly, piecing together who you truly are. Their hidden confession is that they already feel they know you intimately, without full direct confirmation. The High Priestess revealed suppressed truth, the Seven of Cups exposed fantasies, and the Page uncovered obsession. What both carry in silence is heavier than anything shown, and the cards confirmed every bit of it. Their confessions live in late night thoughts, unsent messages, and rehearsed conversations that never reach you. So, let us go ahead and close this out, because the near future holds something truly beautiful. The final cards confirm everything this reading spoke, and what lies ahead is filled with divine purpose. The first near future card is the Ten of Cups, and this represents emotional fulfillment at its peak. The Ten of Cups confirms one connection is heading toward genuine harmony, and that harmony satisfies deeply. The love arriving in the weeks ahead is not partial, it is whole and deeply nourishing for you. The Ten of Cups confirms the resolution you craved, and it sits closer than you realize right now. A chapter of peace is opening up for you, and this card promises warmth at every single layer. The second near future card is the Wheel of Fortune, and this confirms a destined shift approaching. The wheel says timing is aligning in your favor, and circumstances are rotating toward your blessing right now. What felt stuck before is about to turn, and the momentum behind it carries divine orchestration entirely. The wheel confirms the universe has been preparing this shift, and nothing about its arrival is random. The advice card is the Hierophant, and this asks you to trust the process with patience today. The Hierophant says, do not rush your decision between these connections. Let clarity arrive on its terms. Trust what your spirit already knows, and allow the right path to reveal itself without any forcing. The Hierophant confirms guidance surrounds you, and your inner wisdom remains your greatest compass through this. This card asks you to honor the sacredness of both connections, and let timing make the choice visible. Now let us bring this message together, because the core truth of this reading deserves to be spoken. Two people love you. One carries genuine emotional love, and the other holds firm commitment for you. The message that opened this reading confirmed you are not imagining it, and everything is entirely real. Both connections carry depth, both are valid, and the cards validated every layer without hesitation at all. Here is your full card confirmation, covering every part of this reading from beginning to end. The Empress confirmed nurturing love in the first part, and the King of Pentacles revealed grounded commitment. The Ace of Wands ignited fresh passion, and those three cards together set the entire reading in motion. The Queen of Swords mirrored your guarded heart, and the Four of Cups showed the fatigue you carry. The Star reignited your hope, confirming that beneath your walls, your belief in real love never vanished. The Moon exposed their hidden fears, and the Six of Swords revealed the quiet healing inside them. The Knight of Cups confirmed romantic devotion aimed directly at you, with sincerity that runs to the bone. The Eight of Wands brought swift movement, and the Chariot locked in their determined forward direction firmly. The Two of Pentacles confirmed they reorganized daily life, making practical space to include you in everything. The High Priestess unlocked suppressed confessions, and the Seven of Cups exposed their most private fantasies. The Page of Swords revealed quiet observation, confirming that their attention toward you runs deeper than shown. The Ten of Cups promised fulfillment. The Wheel of Fortune confirmed divine timing, and the Hierophant offered guidance. That is 18 cards total, and every single one pointed toward you being deeply loved and fully chosen. Not one card contradicted the message, and the consistency across this reading is undeniable and entirely clear. You came into this reading carrying questions, and the cards answered every one of them with full certainty. Two people love you, and the universe arranged this moment so you could hear it without any doubt. You are worthy of the love reaching for you, and you always have been, without condition or question. The path ahead holds resolution, fulfillment, and the kind of connection your heart has quietly prayed for. Nothing revealed today was accidental, and every part of this reading was divinely meant to find you here. You are seen, you are valued, and the love surrounding your name is greater than you ever imagined. The love arriving in the weeks ahead is not partial, it is whole and deeply nourishing for you. The Ten of Cups confirms the resolution you craved, and it sits closer than you realize right now. A chapter of peace is opening up for you, and this card promises warmth at every single layer. The second near future card is the Wheel of Fortune, and this confirms a destined shift approaching. The wheel says timing is aligning in your favor, and circumstances are rotating toward your blessing right now. What felt stuck before is about to turn, and the momentum behind it carries divine orchestration entirely. The wheel confirms the universe has been preparing this shift, and nothing about its arrival is random. The advice card is the Hierophant, and this asks you to trust the process with patience today. The Hierophant says, do not rush your decision between these connections. Let clarity arrive on its terms. Trust what your spirit already knows, and allow the right path to reveal itself without any forcing. The Hierophant confirms guidance surrounds you, and your inner wisdom remains your greatest compass through this. This card asks you to honor the sacredness of both connections, and let timing make the choice visible. Now let us bring this message together, because the core truth of this reading deserves to be spoken. Two people love you. One carries genuine emotional love, and the other holds firm commitment for you. The message that opened this reading confirmed you are not imagining it, and everything is entirely real. Both connections carry depth, both are valid, and the cards validated every layer without hesitation at all. Here is your full card confirmation, covering every part of this reading from beginning to end. The Empress confirmed nurturing love in the first part, and the King of Pentacles revealed grounded commitment. The Ace of Wands ignited fresh passion, and those three cards together set the entire reading in motion. The Queen of Swords mirrored your guarded heart, and the Four of Cups showed the fatigue you carry. The Star reignited your hope, confirming that beneath your walls, your belief in real love never vanished. The Moon exposed their hidden fears, and the Six of Swords revealed the quiet healing inside them. The Knight of Cups confirmed romantic devotion aimed directly at you, with sincerity that runs to the bone. The Eight of Wands brought swift movement, and the Chariot locked in their determined forward direction firmly. The Two of Pentacles confirmed they reorganized daily life, making practical space to include you in everything. The High Priestess unlocked suppressed confessions, and the Seven of Cups exposed their most private fantasies. The Page of Swords revealed quiet observation, confirming that their attention toward you runs deeper than shown. The Ten of Cups promised fulfillment. The Wheel of Fortune confirmed divine timing, and the Hierophant offered guidance. That is 18 cards total, and every single one pointed toward you being deeply loved and fully chosen. Not one card contradicted the message, and the consistency across this reading is undeniable and entirely clear. You came into this reading carrying questions, and the cards answered every one of them with full certainty. Two people love you, and the universe arranged this moment so you could hear it without any doubt. You are worthy of the love reaching for you, and you always have been, without condition or question. The path ahead holds resolution, fulfillment, and the kind of connection your heart has quietly prayed for. Nothing revealed today was accidental, and every part of this reading was divinely meant to find you here. You are seen, you are valued, and the love surrounding your name is greater than you ever imagined.